Are you tired of the same old tourist traps? The crowded squares, the overpriced souvenirs, the feeling that you're just seeing a staged version of a country. I know I was. That's why I started traveling off the beaten path, and it completely changed the way I see the world. Today, I want to share with you why stepping away from the typical tourist trail is the best decision you can make, and how you can do it too, to truly connect with the places you visit. Think about your most memorable travel experience. Was it standing in a long line for a famous monument? Or was it something unexpected? Maybe it was stumbling upon a tiny family-run restaurant with the best food you've ever tasted. Or perhaps it was getting invited for a cup of tea by a local who was curious about where you came from. These are the moments that define authentic travel. They don't happen in the tourist hotspots. They happen in the quiet side streets, the local markets, and the small villages that aren't in the guidebooks. So what does off the beaten path even mean? It doesn't necessarily mean trekking through a remote jungle, although it can. It simply means making a conscious choice to explore beyond the main attractions. It's about curiosity. It's about seeing a place through the eyes of the people who live there, not just through the lens of your camera. When you do this, you're not just a tourist anymore. You become a temporary local. You start to understand the rhythm of daily life, the local customs, the real culture. One of the biggest rewards is the genuine human connection. When you're away from the tourist crowds, people are often more open and welcoming. They're not just seeing you as another customer. They see you as a person, a guest in their hometown. I've had some of the most profound conversations of my life with people. I met by pure chance a fisherman in a coastal town in Vietnam, a grandmother weaving tapestries in the Andes, a baker in a tiny Italian village. These interactions taught me more about their culture than any museum ever could. And let's talk about the food. The best meals are almost never found in the restaurants with multi-language menus and pictures of the food. The real culinary magic happens where the locals eat. My rule of thumb is, if the menu is only in the local language and the place is packed with residents, you found a winner. Be adventurous. Point to something on the menu you don't recognize. Ask the waiter for their recommendation. You'll discover flavors and dishes you never knew existed, and you'll often pay a fraction of the price. Getting off the beaten path also means you're often supporting the local economy more directly. Instead of your money going to large international hotel chains or tour companies, it goes to small guest houses, local guides, and family-owned businesses. This is a much more sustainable and ethical way to travel. You're contributing to the community in a positive way, helping to preserve their way of life rather than just consuming it. It creates a beautiful exchange where both you and the community benefit. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds great, but how do I actually do it? Where do I start? It's easier than you think. The first step is research, but not the kind you're used to. Instead of just looking at top 10 things to do in Paris, try searching for local neighborhoods in Paris, day trips from Paris by train, or markets Parisians actually shop at. Look at travel blogs written by people who live there, not just those passing through. Use tools like Google Maps and just zoom in on a random area outside the city center. See what's there? A small park? A local church? That's your starting point. Another great tip is to use public transportation. Taxis and tour buses are designed to take you from one tourist spot to another. Taking the local bus or a subway forces you to navigate the city like a resident. You'll see everyday life unfold around you. You might get a little lost, but that's part of the adventure. Some of my best discoveries have come from getting off at the wrong stop and just wandering around until I found my way. Learn a few basic phrases in the local language. You don't need to be fluent, but knowing how to say, hello, thank you, please, and excuse me goes a long way. It shows respect and a genuine interest in the culture. People's faces will light up when you make an effort, and it breaks down barriers instantly, making them much more likely to help you or strike up a conversation. Stay in locally owned accommodation. Look for guest houses, bed and breakfasts, or homestays. This not only supports local families, but also gives you an invaluable resource, your host. They can give you the best insider tips on where to eat, what to see, and what to avoid. They can tell you about a local festival happening that weekend or a beautiful hiking trail that is on any map. Once you're there, the most important thing is to be open and flexible. Don't overschedule your days. Leave room for spontaneity. If a local suggests you check out a neighborhood you've never heard of, go for it. If you hear music coming from a side street, follow it. Say yes to unexpected invitations. Abandon the checklist mentality. The goal isn't to see everything. It's to experience something. I remember a trip to Japan where my plan was to see all the famous temples in Kyoto, but one day I decided to just rent a bike with no destination in mind. I ended up cycling along a quiet canal, watching children play, and discovered a tiny shop selling handmade matcha. The elderly couple who ran it didn't speak a word of English, and I only knew basic Japanese, but we communicated through smiles and gestures. They insisted I try a fresh batch, warm and delicious. That simple, unplanned moment is what I remember most vividly from that trip, far more than the crowded temples. Traveling off the beaten path is a mindset. It's about choosing curiosity over comfort, connection over convenience. It transforms travel from a passive activity of sightseeing into an active journey of discovery. You come home not just with photos, but with stories. You come home with a deeper understanding of the world and your place in it. You come home a little bit changed. So for your next trip, I challenge you. Pick one day and dedicate it to getting lost. Put away the map, turn off your GPS, and just wander. Talk to a stranger. Eat somewhere that makes you a little nervous. Take that random bus to the end of the line and see where you end up. I promise you, the rewards will be immeasurable. You'll unlock a side of travel you never knew existed, and you'll create memories that will truly last a lifetime. Thanks so much for watching. If you've had an amazing off-the-beaten-path experience, I would love to hear about it in the comments below. Let's inspire each other to explore the world more authentically. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel stories and tips. Happy travels, and see you in the next one. Now kindly check out these lovely essential travel items on Amazon and make a purchase to support your travel and also support this channel. This is an affiliate link, so this channel gets a commission when you make a purchase. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. You can check out other videos in the channel. Until next time, enjoy your travels.